she's watching a different old game. I just went live. So go out and come back in. I just went live. Every game.
Watching right now? Maybe ask him his opinion on this. Where's Kobe? They might like that it's so zoomed in on this side, but it's close. Hi, Daddy.
Somebody kicks it?
Yes. Or I don't like it. Yeah. What do you need to do?
I know. Did she say she's running fucking late or late?
Who?
Mel B. It's fucking late.
Bless you.
Bless you, bless you. Oh, oops. All right, here we go, folks. Boys are lining up here, finishing up warm-ups for their third game of the national tournament against Florida Alliance.
I just got to see all this.
We got the tunes rocking this morning. Boys are fired up, ready to go. They've had their Lenny's breakfast for the third day in a row. We just keep adding more bacon. Every day it's more bacon. So, here we go. Heading to the bench for final words from the coach, set things up. And Oscar's coming out to make his debut in net against Florida Alliance here today. And coming out with a new starting lineup as well. Davi's going to center a line with Paperi and Bishop. Willie and Smith on D. So, here we go. off against the boards. Willie digs it out, gets it across ice to Smitty. Smitty, he drops it back off for Willie. Willie over back to Smith, up to Davi now. He looks to carry it through neutral ice. Gets tied up there, and Florida able to chip it back into the zone. Willie trying to fire it out of the zone, can't, comes back out top. Shot up and over the net, still held in by Florida. Battle for it in the corner, comes around to Smitty behind the net. His pass goes off a stick, he comes back and gets it up to Davi. He's got one to beat, one coming in at him. And they do chip it away from him. Watch out here as Florida's coming back in looking for the change. Zach forces the puck off the stick into the corner, battling with him there. Zach gets it to Baker. Baker's taking a look. Now up to Bishop. Bishop gets it ahead into Paps in the zone. Paps is going to tie it up along the boards. It goes around behind the net. Florida looking to come out with speed. Charlie tried to pickpocket it, couldn't. Here comes Florida. They go offsides coming into the zone. So the face-off will come outside the Honeybaked zone at the 15:45 mark of the first period. We've got Charlie up front with Nate and Fods, Zach and Baker on D. Face-off comes out to Florida D. They look to carry it in. Shot from the blue line goes off Baker and up into the boards there. In the corner, Zach battling. He's got it on his stick here. Spreads things out now, chips it up for Charlie. He couldn't find it in his feet as he was spinning around. Florida catches up to it behind their own net with Nate all over him. Forcing the action, holding it into the zone. Now Florida able to chip it out, but Fod sends it right back to Murr, who hadn't quite cleared the zone, so that'll be offside. If you tuned in early when we first went live, there was somebody else imitating me who might have had Tourette syndrome and used a few foul words. Sorry about that. We're good to go now. Hilton, Forbes, and Beckwith up there with Kyle and Smitty. Smitty up to Hilton. He loses it at the red line, and Florida coming in on Kyle. Shot, misses the net. Coming back in, Florida sends one across. Beckwith's going to chip it up and out of the zone. Florida has to clear. They'll dump it deep. Smitty coming back to get it. He comes around behind the net. Chipping it up for Hiltz. Hiltz to Beckwith, back to Hilton. He's coming in, drops it off for Tyler. He has to spin back around for it. And now he's battling along the boards. Comes around behind for Florida. They're looking to send it out long. Coming in one-on-one with Kyle. He poke checks the puck free. Hilton will come grab it. Good D there by Kyle. Now back to Smitty. Smitty over to Kyle. Back to Smith. Up now to Beckwith, who will just backhand it deep into the zone, but Connell in down below the goal line, getting tied up against the boards. Up top for Willie. Shot. Goes wide. Coming up the half boards. See who's digging it out of there. Roberts throws one towards the net through the crease. Willie holds it in at the point. Oh, wow. Big hit there. And here comes Florida coming in. Willie with the takedown. Roberts comes back and gets the puck to Baker. Oh, turnover. Baker comes back and gets it on the turnover there. Good work. Willie will send it out of the zone for Roberts. Roberts chipping into the zone. Can't get through traffic though. Puck coming back the other way. Paps. Baker comes behind the net. He gets stopped there, knocks the puck down, battle for it in the corner. He gets it around to Willie. Willie up the boards for Paps. Paps chips it ahead for Charlie. They don't connect at neutral ice. Now Paps gets it deep. Honeybaked has to clear. Coming back in on the forecheck is Bishop. Paps working hard to keep it in. Bishop forcing the action behind. loose, and now Florida looking to split the D and come out long between. They ice the puck though as they don't connect on that. .12:43 to go in the first. And we will have Zach and Baker on D, Hilton up front with Murray and Fodrell. Hilton's going to take this face off. Still on the circle, Fods is digging for it as Hilton has this guy tied up off into the boards. Murr working hard in the corner, gets it off to Fods. Fods skates it up, drops it back down for Murray. He's doing the same, coming back up, circles back into the corner. Working it up the half boards. Cycling around is Fods. He's coming through the middle, looking to get it through traffic. Drops it off for Baker, who just dumps it down deep. Hilton can't find it behind the net. Comes back up to Baker. Baker gets it back deep. And now Nate was working the zone, dumps it back in for Fods and goes for a change. Florida looking to send one out long. No icing, so Zach's going to race back and get that. Oscar leaves it there nicely for him. Zach looking, he gets it over to Smith. Smith settles the bouncing puck. That pass is intercepted at center ice. Zach back to get that and send it long into the Florida zone. Beckwith chasing. And now Borgs comes up and cuts him off the other side, knocks the puck free and holds it in. Borgs is going straight to the net. Shot, save, comes back out to Smitty. He drops it down into the corner, looking for Beckwith. Comes back up the boards and Smitty again keeps it deep. Beckwith and Davi working in the corner. Borgs is waiting out high. Puck comes out of the zone, squirts out on Smitty. Kyle now has it back to Smitty. He goes up the left side for Beckwith. Beckwith spins and dumps it deep. Davi trying to get a stick on it. Comes out to Kyle. He throws a shot on net. Saved offside. And puck comes out long. Kyle's got it though. He's looking. Gets it up for Tyler, who can't dump it deep. Loose in the neutral zone. Here comes Florida. Charlie bangs into him at the blue line, forces him back out of the zone, makes him reset. Willie over to Kyle. Kyle's going to skate it up to the red line, but he doesn't get there. It's not icing, as the Florida goalie will glove save it though. 10:21 to go in the first. We'll have a face-off in the Florida zone. 0-0 game here, Honeybaked and Florida Alliance. Baker and Wilson on D. You got Connell, Charlie, and Roberts up front. Charlie's gonna take the face off. Still loose down there, looking for control. Now Connell has it. He went around behind the net. Faceoff comes out of the zone there as I think the puck got stuck in the outside of the net. Charlie, Roberts, Connell, Baker, Willie. Charlie on the faceoff wins that out to Bakes. Quickly over to Willie. He dumps it in deep in the corner for Connell. Along the boards there is a battle. Baker stepping in to help. Roberts digs it in, gets it deep. Coming around behind the net. Up and long will be icing again by Florida. They clearly are looking to see if they can split the D out long through the middle. What?
It's so cool that you can see that.
Yeah.
Just a fan.
Just a fan. Thank you. All right. We've got Hilton coming out with Bishop and Paperi. And we got Willie and Baker on D. Hilton's going to take the draw. comes out behind the net, around behind. Chipped up the boards by Florida, coming through neutral zone. They chip it in. Willie there. Working hard, trying to get it out. Florida holds it at the point though. And they come around. Back in deep for Wilson. Wilson up to Bishop, who takes the hit. No icing, waved off as Pap's got a stick on it. He gets it loose right out front for Hiltz. 2 shots at it and 2 saves. Paps with a great job getting down there in a hurry and forcing it free, puts it out front for Hiltz. He had a couple good looks at it. Now we're going to have Kyle and Smitty on D. Davi's coming out up front. He's got Nate and Fods with him. Face-off staying deep in the Florida zone. Davi stepping in for the draw. He's tying it up in the circle. Comes out to himself. He gets it down deep for Murray. Sends it around behind the net for Fods. He's spinning. Comes up the half boards. Davi comes over to help keep it in. Now Florida looking to come out with it. And they will just send one in on Oscar. He will cover that up and hold on. So that'll get a face-off in the Honeybaked zone. Smitty and Kyle. On D, Davi, Fodrell, Murray up front. Davi keeps it loose on the dot. Fod sends it around behind the net. Up to Murray now. Murray chips it out, looking for Fods going through the neutral zone. The bouncing puck couldn't get settled, and now comes back into our zone. Kyle. He's got 2 coming in on him behind the net. Now Davi comes in, forces it free. Murray. He outlets it, gets it to Smith. Oh no. Smith gets tripped up at the red line. Florida coming back in. Nate does a great job staying back on D. And now Smitty's going to get called for cross-check. I think he retaliated after he got tripped up. Oh, so Smitty's going to the box for 2 at the 8:29 mark of the first period. Honeybaked's going to have to kill off the first penalty of the game. Zach is out there with Baker, Davi, and Connell on the penalty kill unit. Face off in the Honeybaked zone. Davi can't control that one. Comes out to the point. Shot. Stick save by Oscar up into the netting. The Midnight Train. Oh, you don't want to hear me sing. It's very tempting. I love the song. Here comes Davi stepping back in for the draw. Looking to win this one. So Honeybaked can get the icing. He gets it back. Zach hustling back. Baker there. Florida up top. Right side. Back to the middle. Up top. They chip one down. Deflected. Funny shot. Save. Save again. Oscar on it in the penalty kill. All right, we're going to get a change here. Paps and Murray coming out to join Zach and Baker. Face-off staying down in the zone. Still a minute 43 to go in the power play for Florida. They win the draw again out to the top. Go right side with it. Now shot. Deflected through. Zach got a stick on that. Up the boards. Paps trying to get it clear. He does. Way to go, Paps! That's the way to work. And Florida will set up from behind their own net, looking to skate it out. They come cross ice, coming in, getting around Baker and coming all the way in. Shot saved by Oscar. Up and over the net. He's got a glove on it, coming back off the glass. Good work there by Oscar. Yep. Came in with some speed and got all the way around. So face off down in the zone. Davi coming back out. He's got Kyle and Willie and Connell back with him on the power play kill off here. The penalty kill, sorry. White thrown out of the circle. Connell coming in to win this draw. Nope. Comes out to Florida at the point. Right side points. Carrying it down low. Into the corner. Kyle ties it up. Davi's got a stick on it and sends it. Good work by Davi to turn and find the opening so he can ice that puck. Florida all the way back down. They're going to reset from their own zone. 51 seconds to go in the penalty to Smith. Here comes Florida. They will just chip it in down in the corner. Wilson trying to get it clear. Can't. Comes up top to the point. They will set up there. Right here, Connell. Get a stick on it, buddy. Working it all along the boards here. Keeping them out wide in the corner. Connell able to chip it free. And he's going to make sure it gets all the way down deep and stay in on the forecheck. Now he cycles back. 20 seconds to go in the penalty kill. Charlie now out. Chasing here as Florida coming in, all the way in, and Willie forces it free. Connell tries to backhand it out. Comes back to him, and now Connell will clear it again. Great penalty kill there. 3 seconds left. And even strength for Honeybaked. And Florida looking to come right back in on Wilson. He forces the puck free. Now it comes out in the middle. And Charlie backhands it out of the zone. Tyler trying to catch up to it. Does force the errant pass. Still loose. Looking to get control in the neutral zone. Kyle will settle the puck and throw it right in on net. Defenseman took it away right in front of his goalie. And Florida setting up in their own zone. Looking for control, trying to come out of the zone. Now they do through neutral ice, coming in on Baker. Looking to get wide all the way around. Shot, save, and Oscar will cover that one up. Looking for speed to get out wide and try and get around the D here. In on net. Faceoff's going to stay in the Honeybaked zone. 5:47 to go in the first period. 0-0 game. Hilton's out with Fods and Murray. Zach and Luke on D. Hilton's going to take the draw. Blue thrown out of the circle here. And Hilton setting up. Tries to force it through. Quick shot from just outside the dot, and Oscar's seeing it. Great save there. Rebound up into the netting, so we'll face it off again. Hilton back in on the draw. Face off one. Zach gets it to Baker. Baker chips it out. Murray's got an opening. He's coming in wide. Turns and stops back. Hits Zach coming in. Shot. Deflected in front. And here comes Florida trying to get back out. Zach's in a race. He gets there first and chips it back out up high. Then knocks the shot down out of the air, and he's going to come up the other side. Gets it to Murray. Murray chips it around the D. Fods trying to get through traffic. All kinds of tied up, held there. Here comes Florida coming back the other way. They dump it in. Zach will slow things down, take a deep breath. Now he goes off the right side for Baker. Baker makes sure it gets out of the zone. Florida, though, setting up in their own zone. Coming through neutral ice. Wide. Baker's going to force them all along the boards, ride them the whole way. Davi takes the puck. He's working into the corner. Florida puts one out, point blank shot. Save. And now Baker sends one out long for Roberts, who was hiding in the neutral zone. Gets all the way in on net, and they'll hold on for the save. 4:31 to go in the first period. 0-0 game. Face-off going to be down in the Honeybaked zone. Kyle and Smith on D. Charlie's up front with Paperi and Bishop. And Charlie on the draw. Comes out to the Florida D. They rim it around. Bounces over Smith's stick. One coming in on Kyle. Shot. Save. And Smitty clears the rebound. Charlie trying to get it up and out. Paps does clear it. Florida sends it right back in on net. Oscar will clear the rebound off to the boards. Kyle forcing it out of the zone. No icing. Paps is going to try and chase it all the way down. Florida D there, though, and coming right back fast. Chipping it in and around Kyle. He's going to work below the goal line. Can't find it in their feet along the boards. Charlie throwing his body around. Forces the puck out, but up top held in by Florida. That shot blocked. And now Smitty lays out and blocks a shot. Oscar will cover it up. Oscar is keeping way busy down here early in this game. 3:41 to go in the first. Baker and Willie out. Hilton, Beckwith, Borgula. Face off in the Honeybaked zone. Stuck there, pulled out by Beckwith, and he will backhand it, but it doesn't get out. Comes back down deep for Wilson. Wilson now chips it up and out, but at center ice, Florida will regroup, circling in their own zone. Baker steps up for the body, and then Hilton sends the puck down into the Florida zone. Loose at neutral ice. Here comes Florida. Coming back in again, all the way around behind the net. Baker loses an edge, going around behind Willie there to help out. Florida's coming away with the puck, though. Watch the shot. Save, and a rebound there that Baker settles down, chips up the boards for Borgula. He gets it out, but Florida working it along the boards there. Back in on Baker. Baker over to Hilton at the red line. He hits Tyler coming into the zone. Shot. Glove save and held on. .245 to go in the first. 0-0 game. Zach and Smith coming out on D. Fods, Murray, Davi up front. Offensive zone face-off. Davi's going to take it. And Murray from behind the net tried to center it out. Florida able to clear, though. They chip it around Zach. Smitty chasing into the corner. And Davi skating it back up and out. Chips it out of the zone. Now Fods is going to chase it in. Looking for the short side shot. Goes wide. Comes off to Davi. He drops it back off for Fodrell. Now Murray circling with it. Looking for space, drops it back down into the corner for Fods. He's tied up there, battling in his feet. Murray digs it out. He's looking for space. Has it taken off his stick. Coming up the other side. Zach's coming in deep. Forces it back down to Fods. He was looking to backhand one out front. Comes up top to Zach. He holds it in for Murray. Down low, Fods working behind the net. Still working below the goal line. Davi digs it out of there. And now Florida racing out of the zone. Zach back. He chips it back out of the zone. Caperi. He turns it over here. Coming in on Zach defending. He gets a stick on it. Pass across though, and the shot saved by Oscar. Florida in. All right, back to Zach below the goal line. He's going to settle down. Gets it over to Smith. Smith avoids one, hits Paperi in the neutral zone, and Charlie goes off sides on that as Paps hesitated, coming into the zone. Minute 13 to go in the first, 0-0 game. Charlie, Bishop, Paps up front, Kyle and Willie on D. Charlie setting up for the face-off. Charlie wins that, but it comes all the way back into the zone for Willie. He gets it up to Bishop. He's looking for it. Chips it up the boards for Paps. Paps forces it out to neutral ice. Loose there. Here comes Florida. Coming in on Willie. He plays the body. Kyle plays the puck. Kyle circling from behind our own net. He's looking to skate it out. One on him from behind, gets to the red line, now chips it in deep and follows it himself, but they go offsides. It is cold. 43 seconds to go in the first period. Zach and Bakes coming out. Hilton, Connell, Beckwith up front. Center ice face up. Face off comes out to the Florida D. They go D to D in their own zone. Now chip it up the boards and dump it deep. Baker coming back around. He ties up his man, coming back to get the puck in the corner now. And working it up top for Connell. Connell's going to skate it through neutral ice, strap it off for Hilton, up to Beckwith. Beckwith throws one towards the net, knocked out of the air by the D-man there. Here comes Florida. They're looking to come wide again, coming in, now cutting to the middle. Zach gets a stick on that shot and sends it up into the netting. Nine seconds to go in the first period. Face off in the Honeybaked zone. Zach and Baker on D. Hilton's up front with Connell and Beckwith. Connell's actually going to take the face off here. The 9-second mark. He wins that clean out to Zach, who's going to rim it all the way around for Beckwith. Beckwith counts it out of the zone. Florida sends it back in. Zach's just going to skate it out and send one long. So the horn will sound to end the first period. 0-0, Honeybaked and Florida Alliance. Third game of nationals here. I got to stand down for a minute and get feeling back in my toes. Oh, the YMCA.
I heard you start singing.
I know, I cut myself off quick.
Couldn't help it. That's my sister.
Hi, Whitney. I'm Katie.
Pretty, Jamie.
Katie.
Katie, nice
Nice to meet you.
I'm your daughter. Yeah, Whitney, nice to meet her. Yes, I have heard all about you guys. My sister out and her.
It goes both ways.
And thank you for all the filming you've done.
Oh, I love doing it. On the radio dial, seeing if we can get some offense going here. And we got Charlie up front. He's got Nate and Fods with him. Zach and Luke on D. Face off comes out. Luke's gonna grab that. Gets it over to Zach. Zach. He's trying to find Charlie. Coming in. Does. We got two. Shot. Save, and now it's coming back the other way fast, coming in through. They jump it deep. Zach playing the body, puck comes up the boards, and Fods able to force it out of the zone, gets it to Charlie, back to Fods. Fods is going to skate it in, coming through the middle, right side circle shot, goes high and wide, but Charlie has the rebound. He's circling, backhands it back down deep for Fods. Fods has it from the corner. Looking for help. Digging along the boards is Murray. He pounds it back down deep for Fods. Charlie. Now Murray was still digging down there, and Smitty holds it in deep from the point. Now Florida's going to skate it out. Coming through the neutral zone. They dump it deep, and Baker's going to go back and get it from behind the net. Smitty. He gets it back up, looking for Davy in neutral ice. Paps forces it into the zone. Florida coming back the other way. Smitty causes a quick shot. Oscar on the save. And up the boards here. Bishop trying to force it out. Does. Florida's going to dump it right back. Nope, loose at neutral ice. Bishop to Davy, still tied up on the boards. Here comes Florida coming in. Too wide. Broken up there by Paps. Back on the back check. What a great job by Paps. He tied that up and made sure nothing bad happened there at the other end. Now, chipped up here comes Florida again. Looking to get around Willie. He plays the big hit. Smitty will take the puck. And off the boards long for Bishop. It's going to be icing as it was just out of Bishop's reach. All right, we're going to have Kyle and Willie on D. Hilton, Borgs, and Beckwith up front. Face-off still deep in the Honeybaked zone. Hilton is going to take this draw. Comes out, and Tyler working it along the boards. Beckwith sends it around behind. Sorry, that was Willie. Kyle has it now behind our own net. Kyle circles back. Now sends it up the boards. Can't get it out though. And Florida dumping it back in deep from the point. Comes right back out front centered. Forced free though. Now here we go. We got Willie skating it out of the zone. Cross ice for Hilton. Hilton's coming in. Drops it off the top. Nobody home, and Willie's going to have to hustle back and dig it out of the snow along the bench. Gets it across to Kyle. Kyle up for Beckwith. One-timer to Hilton. Hilton gets through, now stops. Sends it around behind for Borgs. Borgula working. Turns to shoot. Beckwith puts it back on his stick, and he shoots. Kyle, quick shot, loose in front. Still held in, and now Florida will just ice it. I don't know why they waved that off. Oh, it got hung up before it got there. Zach went back to get it, though. And he was looking for Charlie at neutral ice. Banging up against the boards here is Roberts. Connell trying to bring it into the zone. Comes back out. Zach sends one back into the zone deep. Florida's going to set up from behind their own net. Everybody stretched out here. Roberts looking on the forecheck. Zach breaks up that long stretch pass. Connell avoids the hit. Roberts coming back in. Charlie has it taken off his stick and chipped back out of the zone. Baker to Roberts. Roberts back to Charlie. Charlie's tied up going into the corner. The puck does come out along the crease and get covered up there. Faceoff's going to stay deep in the Florida zone here. We're going to have Schultz and Baker. And we'll see who's coming out up front. Looks like we got Davy, Fods, and Murray up front for the offensive zone faceoff. What do we say, boys? Davy's going to take the draw. The 13:05 mark of the second period, 0-0. Davy on it. And comes around behind to Florida. Florida's looking for the long stretch out. Coming in on Zach defending. He forces the puck free. Picks it up and sends it back up the boards. And we got a whistle. I don't know what for. But we got a whistle here, and the faceoff's going to stay down in the Honeybaked zone. Davy stepping back in now, defensive zone face-off. Just in front of Oscar, comes right out, shot. Saved by Oscar. Loose in the corner, chipped up the boards. Murray's battling, comes out to Florida. They're looking for the guy going to the net. Zach blocks that shot, takes it on his stick. He's trying to get through the middle. He's taken down and then sticks it over to Bakes. Jesus, we're falling like we don't know how to skate here. And Florida takes it around behind their own net. Fods battling in the corner, chipped up to the neutral zone. High coming in 2-on-1 on Zach. He blocks that, goes around behind the net. Baker with the big hit, but the puck still on Florida's stick behind the net. Zach working him all the way up the boards. Up high, Zach, you're too high. Get back down. Loose below the goal line. Dobby spinning, can't find it. Now it's loose in front, and they score. Just too much traffic in front. Throw a backhand on net, and it gets past Oscar. For an early 1-0 lead for Florida at the 11:50 mark of the second period. Honeybaked's going to have to battle back. So we got Kyle and Smitty out on D. Up front, we're going to have Hilton, Bishop, and Paperi. So here we go. Let's get it back, boys! Hiltz on the face-off. Bishop working it into the zone. He popped out of the zone. Bish tried to sneak back in, but it was offsides. Paperi, Bishop, Hilton up front. Smith and Kyle. And on that face-off, comes out into the Florida zone all the way below the goal line. They go D to D behind the net, now up the half boards and skating it out wide, looking to come in speed. Smitty breaks that up and sends it back the other way. Bishop's going to carry it in. He's got Peps. Sends one towards the net. Smith with the shot. Blocked in front. Now Hilton has it. Quick shot save. And Smith will hold this in at the blue line. He's working it right here on the near boards. Bishop digging along the boards now. Smith back up. And here comes Florida. They'll get to the red line and dump it. Kyle's going to go chase it down in the other corner. Gets it around behind to Smith. Smith protecting the puck, sends it up again for Bishop. Bishop hits Hilton. He's coming in, one to beat. Gets it across for Pax. Hilton from behind the net. He's looking to just put one around the wraparound. Nothing else is working, so let's try that. Comes up and out of the zone. Center ice. Bodies flying all along the boards. Digging there. Comes out loose below the goal line. Willie chips it back up. Right side, now out to the middle. Florida from their own zone. Loose in neutral ice. Tyler was fresh on to the ice looking to steal that one away. Couldn't. Willie from behind the net. Smith stepping in to help. And now Charlie trying to get it out of the zone. Up along the boards. Fods sends it across. Charlie will come back and get it. He's going to chip it ahead for Tyler. Tyler up the boards, held in by Baker. Again held in by Baker, but this time Florida's going to chip it out. It's going to be icing, but won't get there. So now Baker sends it across for Wilson. Wilson back to Baker behind our own net. He's waiting. Now he starts to skate it out, and then he was looking long for Tyler. Got a stick on it, so no icing. Tyler working from behind the net. Charlie coming around. And now cross ice. And here we go. Watch out, Florida coming in on Wilson defending. Chip it right out in front. Charlie's there. Baker now back. Gets it up for Connell. He can't control that. Back into Baker and now over to Wilson. Wilson up to Connell at center ice off his stick. Battling for it though along the boards. Now comes off to Roberts. He takes an open ice hit and frees it up. Now it's back to Baker. Baker is going to go for the pop-up through neutral ice. Here goes Roberts. He's got Hilton. Puts a shot down, loose in front. And back the other way. Center ice, just dumping it in on Zach. Zach's going to go back and get it. Now he's carrying it out of the zone, looking for someone. Gets it ahead for Fods off his stick and back to Florida. Coming in on Zach. He's forcing it free. into the corner. And now skating it out of the zone is Fods. Comes loose at center ice. Honeybaked tied up and goes off sides as Hilton and Connell got tied up and Fods went in. Ay, ay, ay. Kyle and Zach on D. Paps, Fods, and Murray up front. Paps is going to center this line, taking the face off. 8:13 to go in the second. Honeybaked trails 1-0. And face off comes out to Kyle. Over to Zach. Zach will just throw it in deep. And Florida has it below the goal line, looking to come up with it. Icing is the call. Mrs. Fodrell's mom just might have had an accident as Zach and a friend came banging into the boards right in front of her. Kyle and Smitty on D, Paps, Fods, and Murray up front. Paps is going to take another face-off, this time down in the Florida zone. He wins it out to Fods. Quick shot on that save. Murray has the rebound. He's going to skate it around. Has it go off his stick, but sticks with it out to center ice. Sends it back in deep, and now Florida carrying it into the zone. Kyle back. Shot comes rolling in on Oscar. Kyle got a piece of it. So hard to stand up here because half my feet don't fit. All right, face off down in the Honeybaked zone. Second period, trailing 1-0. Charlie, he's going to take this draw. He's got Tyler and Beckwith with him. Comes out to Smitty. Smitty looking long off the boards, doesn't get to Beckwith, and Florida able to dump it deep. Kyle coming back to get it. He sidesteps one, now stretches it out for Beckwith. This will be icing now because it's on net. Better than icing. Now it moves the face-off down here into the Florida zone. Honeybaked will change it up. Zach and Bakes coming out with Tyler, Beckwith, and Charlie. What do you say, boys? Go, Honeybaked. Charlie is going to take this face off. Loose there. Tyler gets a stick on it. Charlie now right in front. Shot. Save. Tyler comes and gets it at the half boards. Dumps it down deep. Tyler working the corner. He's going around behind the net. Puts it out front. Florida intercepts that though, and they will chip it out. Baker trying to catch it out of the air, knocks it down and gets it over to Zach. Zach, he's going to send one up in the air, high and over the neutral zone, but Florida there, they send it right back out to him. Now he sends one in. Florida's retreating. Tyler's offsides, doesn't know he's got a clear. Here comes Florida through the neutral zone. Baker. And now Baker. To Zach. Zach back to Baker. He's going to skate it in. He's looking for Connell. Connell, put it in the net! Oh, good shot there. Good look. Goes up and over the net. And now it's going to be icing and a penalty on Baker. Baker's going to get called for the roughing. No, we're getting a penalty.
Baker's like, let me know, what do I need to do?
I don't know what they're calling here. Refs are talking to both benches, but nobody's going in the penalty box. Zach's sitting on the edge of it like he might have to go in, but he's not. Deskins isn't happy, so. Baker is, in fact, going to the box. It was already up on the clock, 24. All right, so Luke's going to the box for 2 minutes. Neither coach seemed happy about that, so I don't know why that is. At least one coach should have been happy, but at the 6:15 mark of the second period, Bakes is going to the box. And
They were trying to get a 2 and 10 maybe?
face-off is going to come outside the circle, or outside the Honeybaked zone, or Florida zone. Sorry, I'm a mess. Davi on the kill. He's got Connell with him, who off the face-off tries to get it deep. It goes up and out of play, so we'll face it off same spot. Davi, Connell, Willie, and Zach on the penalty kill unit here. And face-off goes into the Florida zone. They'll have to set up from there. They go D to D, now trying to get through neutral ice. They just dump it deep. Wilson looking to get there first and send it back up and out. Held in up top. Davi working the right side along the near boards, trying to force it. Now left side. Through to the middle. Picked off by Connell. He gets it to Davi, who's going to skate it out. They're coming in shorthanded. Shot, save. Davi's going to follow the rebound and tie it up along there. Behind. And here we go. Florida coming back into the zone. Honeybaked was looking for a penalty there. Cross ice to Wilson. He's working behind the goal line, following Florida, and he takes it away and he pounds it out of the zone. Here comes Paps trying to catch up to it. Can't. Now he picks it free. Come on, Paps! Bury it! Oh! Shot, save. Comes around behind the net. And Murray chasing. He knocks it back down. They got to reset everything. 45 seconds to go. Here comes Honeybaked. Florida carrying it into the zone. Smitty forces him off the puck and sticking with it all tied up. And a penalty coming to Florida finally. They had Smitty all tied up and held up along the boards. That's the way to work, Sean! So we'll go 4-on-4 for 31 seconds, and then Honeybaked will have a 1.5-minute power play here. So looks like for the 4-on-4, we're going to have Kyle and Wilson coming out with Charlie and Hilton. 4-on-4. Hockey for 31 seconds. Honeybaked trailing 1-0 at the 4:45 mark. Charlie on the face-off. It's tied up in the dot. Comes out into the Honeybaked zone. Wilson will go back and get it. He gets it up to Kyle. Kyle's going to circle back. Drops it off for Hilton. Hilton ties up Kyle. Going across now to Wilson. Wilson makes a spin move. Getting it out of the zone, but coming right back in is Florida as that's turned over. Kyle picks him up. Big shot. Goes up and over the net, and now Hilton's going to carry it out of the zone. He will chip it in deep and look to follow it. Gets it down low. Comes out to Wilson up top. He chips it down for Charlie. Charlie to Davi. Honeybaked on the power play here now. Charlie gets it down low for Davi. Davi looking to put it out front, and Florida, Beckwith with a nice pickpocket and another penalty coming. 5-on-3 we're going to have here. Let's finish this. Florida covers it up. Florida covers it up, and they're getting a second penalty here. Honeybaked's going to have a 5-on-3 power play for 57 seconds. Let's go, boys! So we got Davi up front with Beckwith and Charlie. Willie and Hilton on the points. 5-on-3 for 57 seconds. Let's go, Davi. So power play here for Honeybaked. 5-on-3. Davi on the draw. He wins it out to Hilton, sets it up top for Wilson. Back to Hilton, back to Willie. Down low for Davi. Back to Wilson. Wilson's walking. Now he gets it over to Hilton. Down low for Charlie. Charlie back up top to Hilton. Wilson walking. Shot. Comes right back to him. Turns around, gets it down low to Davi. Davi's pass intercepted there. He's working to get it back. Willie does a great job to hold it in. Saucers one over to Hilton. Hilton back to Beckwith. He's in the core, in the middle, and they can clear it now. 16 seconds to go in the 5-on-3. And then we'll still have another minute in the regular power play. So, Willie, he gets it over to Charlie. Charlie, carrying it in, settles it down, gets it up top for Wilson. Behind you! Shot, doesn't get through, loose, now Hilton. He throws one on net, save, into the corner. It's a 5-on-4 power play here for Honeybaked still. Charlie has it. He turns, puts it in the middle for Beckwith. His shot is blocked, comes back out to Willie, who just sends it across for Hilton. Watch out, here it comes. Davi blocks it outside. Now Florida's going to try to clear it. Willie comes out of the zone. He's got to protect it and come back. Now he goes across for Charlie. Charlie's got to be careful here. Wilson back helping him. Here comes Davi. He's going to skate it in. He's going cross ice for Smith. Shoot the puck, boys! And Florida clears it. 8 seconds to go. Kyle's going to skate it up. Gets it to Tyler, who comes back into our zone, sends it across for Smith. Smith all the way back. He gets it up to Tyler. Tyler's going to chip it around and get it down in deep. Comes out front. Fods can't catch up to it. Kyle's trying to keep it in. Comes out of the zone long. We got 2-on-1 coming in on Smitty. Everybody hustling back. Shot goes wide. Kyle, he gets it to Bishop. Come on, Bishop. Trying to get around one. Fods is going to come help. He picks it up from behind the net. He gets it out front for Borgs. Borgs in the corner, working it up top to Smith. Sends a puck. Oh, hit with the high stick. So now Fods trying to put it back on Borgs' stick in front. Fods was going through the crease on that one. They can't hit him there, and Florida will ice the puck. 43 seconds to go in the second period. Honeybaked trailing 1-0. I think we're being too cute here, folks, and we just need to put more pucks on net. Looking for the perfect pass. Just shoot. So, Zach and Baker, Charlie, Nate, and Paps up front. Charlie on the face-off. Ref coming in to redirect everybody on the face-off. Looking for a puck drop here. Oh. So, Charlie stepping in. It's on the dot. Everybody digging for it. Paps digs it out, gets it to Bake. Shot, glove save, and held on. I'll take it. 36.1 seconds to go in the second period. Honeybaked trailing 1-0. Second period here. Charlie's going to take another face-off in the Florida zone. Wins that one clean out to Nate. Shot, glove save, and held on.
You're doing it, boys. Let's go.
We're going to face it off right back here in the Florida zone, Charlie. Florida trying to get a stick on it, and they're going to skate it out. coming in deep. Zach will catch up to it down below the goal line. He sends it up the half boards. Murray can't catch up to that. Comes back in. Now Zach has it again. He's looking for the long pass for Murray. 10. Murray chips it in deep. 6 seconds. Throw it on net. Bakes. And that will do it for the second period as the puck squirts out into center ice. Zach will just protect it. Boys go into the locker room trailing 1-0, but sure right in it. We'll go on mute and stay right here. I see my phone. Just make sure I haven't gotten any texts. I feel it. I feel it. It's coming, Sid. Lots of goals are coming for the white. All right, here we go, boys. We got Charlie, Fods, and Nate out there with Zach and Baker. And face-off comes out to Baker. Over to Zach. He spins back around, and now over to Bakes. Baker sends it across, and it'll get dumped in by Florida. They're offside, so they have to clear. Now Bakes chasing it down. Chips it up for Murr. Murr gets it to Charlie. Charlie walking in. Goes past the net below the goal line up to the corner, up for Bakes. Through traffic. Shot. Zach gets it deep. Comes it around for Fods. He's below the goal line. Up. Looking for Bakes in the middle. Charlie skating it across the top. Keeps it deep. Still keeping it in the zone is Honeybaked. And back down deep for Murray. Murray. Up. He walks out of the zone with it. Smitty comes back in a hurry to help. And now Zach. He's going to get it to the red line and dump it and go for his change. 15:57 to go in the third period. Honeybaked trailing 1-0, and Tyler getting right in on net. Backhand off to the side. And up and out of play it goes. It's going to keep the face-off deep down in the Florida zone. 15:45 in the third period. No bouncing. We're all bouncing with you. We got Hilton, Beckwith, and Borgs up front with Smitty and Kyle on D. Hiltz is going to take the draw. And here we go. More whistles and whistles, getting the face-off set. And now puck drop comes out behind the goal line for Florida's D. They go up the right side, out, but Smitty dumps it right back in. It's a bouncing puck all the way down into the zone. Beckwith was trying to force it free. Now over to Tyler. Tyler throws one on net, loose. Comes out to Kyle. Shot. And the boys come out and pick one up. That is just what the doctor ordered. So, we got a 1-1 tie at the 15:26 mark of the third period on the Hilton goal off the rebound from Kyle Kim's shot.
Just filling with your
Right, Davi on the draw gets it out to Bakes. Bakes looking long for Davi. It's going to be icing as they don't connect.
Go, boys.
And now we're going to bring the face-off all the way back down into the Honeybaked zone. 1-1 tie. Baker and Willie on D. Davi taking the draw with Paps and Bishop. Defensive zone face-off for Davi. Comes out to Florida. They carry it down below the goal line, looking to make a move. Davi and Willie playing it there. Baker sends it up the boards. Bish gets it out to Davi. He gets it up ahead for Paps. Paps is waiting for it to come to him. It's now down deep in the zone. Digging in the corner is Paps. Davi. Bish is waiting for it to pop out. Does. He gets it back to Wilson. Wilson over to Bishop. Left side circle. Shot. Save. Now, deep down in the corner, where we can't really see the action, waiting to see what's going to happen. Digging in there. And let's see, they're starting to spread out. Who's coming out with it? Nope, still tied up. Deep down in the corner. And now the puck's loose, comes around behind the net. Florida looking to skate it out. Comes all the way around. Coming in, Willie just poke checks it away. Davi sends it back out of the zone for Bishop, and Florida goes off sides as they intercept that pass. Feel the noise. So, face off just outside the Honeybaked zone. We got Charlie Murray Fodro with Smith and Schultz on D. Charlie's going to take the draw. And face-off comes out to Florida. They dump it deep. Smitty looking to catch up to it on the half boards. He's digging. Charlie in to help, forces it free to Zach. Zach, he is going cross ice for Fods, a little too far. Smitty catches up to it though. Now he gets it across to Murr. Murray's going to chip it in and up in the air, caught by the goalie and held on to. That'll get the faceoff down in the Florida zone. Hilton, Borgs, and Beckwith coming back out. They've got Smith and Schultz on D. Hilton's going to take the offensive zone faceoff at the 13:43 mark of the game with a 1-1 tie. Face-off comes around behind the net, coming up the right side. Smith takes it away as Florida's carrying it out of the zone. Now it's free to Borgs. Borgs chips it through neutral ice. Comes back in deep for Honeybaked. Zach is going to come back and get it. He's going to drop it off the right side for Hilton. Hilton hits Tyler. Zach going right to the net. Get a stick on it. Shot, save. Oh. And now it's tied up along the boards. And I'm not sure what happened. Zach's going to the box for something. I have no idea what. Neither does he by the look on his face. Zach is not agreeing. He's pleading his case to no avail, but Honeybaked's going to have to kill off a 2-minute penalty to Zach at the 13:12 mark of the third period. I didn't see it. Davi's out there. He's got Connell with him, Baker, and Wilson on D. Off the face-off, Baker sends it long, but it goes up and out of play in the bench, so that'll bring the face-off down deep into the Honeybaked zone. Sorry, Bakes! Smitty coming out for the power play with Wilson. We got Davi and Connell with them. 13:06 to go. Honeybaked killing a penalty to Zach here. Davi wins that draw around behind. Smith is going to catch up to it. Chip it up the boards to Connell, who gets it out of the zone. He's giving chase on the forecheck. And now Florida looking to come through neutral ice. Coming in along the near side on Willie. Puck goes cross ice. Now down deep below the goal line. Wilson's going to get back there and defend. Smitty now gets a stick on it, and he sends it up and out of the zone. Davi trying to catch up to it. Can't, overskates it, and here comes Florida back the other way, 3-on-2. Willie forces the puck back out of the zone and forces him offside. Great work there. 1:13 left in the penalty to Zach. 12:24 to go in the third period. 1-1 game. Faceoff's going to be just outside the Honeybaked zone. Murray and Paperi up front with Smith and Kyle on the penalty kill unit here. Pat wins that draw, pushes it through to the Florida zone. Nate forces the turnover. He's trying to get a stick on it. He's all tied up, but that's all right. Slows things down. Now Paps forces a turnover at center ice. Gets it to Kyle back to Paps, and he's just going to skate it in shorthanded and keep it deep. Happy to just tie it up in the corner. And now Florida setting up from behind their own net. You must not have the same size butt. Here comes Florida skating it in. Smith turns him, sets him back as he's coming into the zone. Boys like that. Tied up along the corner here. Kyle sends it around for Smith. He's going to shoot it out and nearly kill 6 teammates. They scattered. Baker hit the deck. Willie ducking. Smith coming over to apologize to make sure he didn't kill anybody. Honest to Pete. I haven't seen Baker drop like that. Holy moly. Quick reflexes. Davi, Connell, Wilson, and Baker were coming out onto the ice. Baker thinks it's safer out here. Davi on the draw, kicks it out to Bakes. Loose in the corner. Comes out up top and out of the zone. And now Florida setting up through neutral ice. They cross the red line, carry it in. Now coming down into the corner is Wilson. Davi forces it out of the zone. 5 seconds left in the penalty to Zach. Florida will come back and get it. Honeybaked, even strength. And Florida gonna look to come through the neutral zone. Davi on the back check keeps him wide. Now, oh, watch out here. Loose in front. Cover it. Murray, he got the rebound, sends it out for Baker. Baker's going to skate it in, dump it deep, and loose in the corner, comes all the way back around, and Willie there to keep it in momentarily. Now Florida. They're going to throw one on net. Oscar will glove it down and leave it for Bakes. Bakes across to Charlie in the middle. He's crossing the red line, carrying it into the zone left side through the circle, tripped up. Fods has it. Fods dumps it down deep for Charlie. Charlie back to Murray in the corner. Murray up top for Smith. He just dumps it back down low. Florida looking to get it out. Can't. Now they do. They're skating it in on Sean. Chip around him. Zach stepping over there to cover up. Careful out front, boys. Shot comes back in wide. Now Fods has a stick on it, and he looks to chip it out long, right up into the bench. They're headhunting for each other today. It's like someone's trying to knock the hat off. All right, 9:56 to go in the third period. It's a 1-1 game. Hilton, Beckwith, Boards up front with Zach and Smitty on D. Hilton's going to take the defensive zone face-off here. Win it back to Smitty. Zach then chips it out long. It's going to be icing, though, as it's rolling all the way.
Does kill your feet.
Face-off coming back down in front of Oscar. He's done a great job tonight, or today, whatever time it is. I don't know what day it is. I don't know what time it is. 9:48 to go in the third period. Tie game 1-1. Hiltz on the draw. He wins that one back to Smith, who gets it to Zach, who again looks for the outlet pass. Gets tied up at the blue line, now poked free by Beckwith. Cross ice, gets it down deep. Boards is chasing. Comes out to center ice. Zach sends it back. Boards carrying it into our own zone over to Smith. Smith back to Boards in our own zone. He sends it back around behind the net to Zach. Zach with 2 on him has to send it up the other side to Smitty. Smitty up to Beckwith, who just gets it out of the zone, but Florida's going to carry it in, and they go offsides. Face-off will come outside the Honeybaked zone. 9:11 to go in the third period. 1-1 is the score. Willie and Kyle coming out on D. Davi's up front with Paperi and Bishop. And Davi on the face-off. He tries to push it through to Paps. Can't. Florida able to dump it deep. Willie there. He gets it up to Bishop, who chips it out of the zone, but Florida there in neutral ice. Now it's forced free by Bishop, and Davi overskates it neutral ice. Florida retreating into their own zone, setting up. Coming in with speed. Davi forces him wide. Willie's going to keep him out there. Short side shot. Save. And covered up by Oscar. Zach and Bakes are coming back out on D. Charlie's coming back out with Fodrell and Murray. Charlie's going to take this defensive zone face-off off Oscar's left shoulder. And wins that to Bakes. He hits it hard off the boards. Murray and Fods are in. 2-on-1 shot. Save. Rebound off into the corner for Fodrell. Comes up and out of the zone, out of the corner for Zach. Zach gets it across to Bakes. Baker hits Charlie and he goes offsides. He wasn't offsides, but he carries it in offsides. Face-off will come outside the zone. 8:24 to go in the third. 1-1 game. Charlie, he's got Fods and Murray with him, Baker and Schultz.
Let's go, HB!
Baker over to Zach. Zach from the point dumps it down into the far side corner. Florida though there, and they're carrying it back. Now they will dump it in deep. Baker racing into the corner, puts a good hit on now. Zach with the puck, he's skating. Coming in the right side, he's got two that blow him up coming into the zone. He gets back up though. And now he's coming back for some revenge. And Florida getting in at the other end. Shot goes up and over Oscar. So. Face-off will stay down here in the Honeybaked zone. Connell's coming out with Hilton and Paperi, and Connell's actually going to take the draw with Willie and Smith. Looks like they're having to do some helmet adjustments for Zach after that big hit. And now chipping it up the boards to Hilton. Out to the red line, Florida sends it across. Now chips it into the zone, carrying it down along the half boards. Dump it deep below the goal line. And now stuck down in the corner. Smitty battling. Hilton gets a stick on it up the boards. Connell carries it out. Red line. Can't get it deep. Comes back in. Smith over to Willie. Wilson up to Paperi. Paperi gets it into the Honeybaked zone. Florida sends it right back out. Willie over to Smith. Smith back to Wilson. He's skating right through traffic. Carries it into the zone. Has it taken off his stick at the circle, puts it out front loose, and the goalie will cover that up. Okay. So 6:52 to go in the game. Zach. It's a helmet issue. All right, he looks good to go. Corby taking care of him behind the bench. Davi in with Beckwith and Borgula, Kyle and Baker up front. Davi wins that draw to Borg's shot. Doesn't get through clean, but Kyle comes. Sends it around behind the net. Davi knocked down loose in front. Beckwith's down. It's a mess in front. Be smart, boys. Be smart. tussle behind the net. Beckwith took one to the face. Well, nobody from Honeybaked appears headed to the box. Florida is not either. No harm, no foul. 6:39 to go in the third period. 1-1 game. Face off deep in the Florida zone. Kyle and Zach out there with Davi, Borgs, and Beckwith. Davi on the draw. Beckwith pokes it back to him. It's all tied up in their feet, and Florida chips it out of the zone. Kyle comes back to get it. He goes over to Zach. Zach finds Borgs going through the middle. Carries it into the zone. Quick shot. Deflected off into the corner. And now coming around behind the net, Florida looking to clear the zone. Tyler knocks that pass down. Florida now just able to dump it. Comes around behind Zach. He gets it over to Kyle. Kyle back to Zach. One on ya. Bounces over the stick and now all the way out high, playing it there. Comes back in to tie that up in front. Now it's in the corner. Chipping up and head hunting for the coaches again. Yeah. Must be something wrong with this rink. It must be angled wrong.
Must be.
Everywhere else that stays in play, right? I think not, but 5:50 to go in the third period. Honeybaked tied 1-1. Face off down in the Honeybaked zone off Oscar's left shoulder. Paperi, Bishop, and can't see who that is taking the draw with Smith and Baker on D. And Connell out there taking the draw. Forced out of the zone by Honeybaked. Florida will come back in from the red line, and they get a shot off. Oscar sees it all the way, seals it up for the save.
Tied on the board. 20-20, 1-1.
Yeah, 1-1 game, 20 shots apiece. I can't see it. Not nice, Papa. I was not drinking before the game. Connell on the draw. He wins that back to Smith. Up the boards to Bishop. Bishop gets it ahead for Paps. He's coming in. Shot. He crashes into the boards. Bishop battling for it. Connell tying it up. This is his specialty. Here we go. Just let him know I'm staying here. Don't let him jab at your ribs, though. Connell likes to just let him know he's not ready to play. Comes out to Paps. Tied right back up in the corner. Bishop to Paps. Paps puts it out front. Connell trying to get a stick on it. Paps to Bish. Bish. He's looking for someone. Sends it back down deep to Connell. Connell skates it up and drops it off for Bishop. Bishop over to Paps. Back to Bishop behind the net. Up top for Baker. Baker throws one towards the net. Left side. Be there, Smitty. Smitty charging in to keep it deep. Now he's got to get back in a hurry. Baker intercepts that pass and dumps it back in deep. Great play there by Bakes. And now here comes no icing. Fods is all the way back to send it around behind the net. Up to Murray. Murray can't punch it out of the zone. Shot comes in off Oscar's head. But no harm. Here comes Charlie. He drops it off for Nate. Taking off his stick as he comes into traffic. And now back this way. Florida gets it into the zone. Zach has it though. Up to Murray. Murray goes cross ice to Fods. Fods up ahead. Loses it as he comes into the zone. Coming back the other way, Zach takes it away, sends it up ahead for Murray to Fods. Fods looking for Charlie coming through the middle. The icing is the call on Florida. Charlie was going for his Academy Award and didn't get it. Laid out for the trip. No call. 1-1 game, 3:33 to go in the third period. Hilton's up front with Beckwith and Borgs, Zach and Willie on D. Offensive zone face-off, Hilton. Florida comes away with it. They're skating around behind their own net. Beckwith on the forecheck. Forces them back the other way. Then they chip it out of the zone and just dump it deep. Oh, Borgs applies the hit, and the guy goes over the wall into the penalty box. We're still battling down here. Hilton gets it to Wilson. Wilson gets it up to Borgs. Borgs finds Beckwith with speed. Shot. Save. Still loose. Down there below the goal line, Florida gets it back up the other way. Coming in on Willie. Willie's going to keep him wide. And now Florida still with it. Willie all over him, applying the pressure, but it's going to get held in at the point. Shot comes up and over the net and out of the zone. Florida retreating back into their own zone to reset. 2:38 to go. And comes all the way back in. Zach has it behind the net. He finds Paps all the way up in the zone. Paps trying to carry it in. He gets pounded off the puck though. Bish chasing. Comes up the half boards and Florida is looking to stretch it out. Bishop Davy with a great stick. Intercepts that pass, but he was just outside the zone and goes off sides. We'll take it. 2:15 to go in the third period. It's a 1-1 game. Honeybaked and Florida Alliance. Davi, Bishop, Paperi up front, Smith and Kyle on D. 2:15 to go. Whistle before the face-off. Davi. He gets it back. Florida D controlling off the face-off. They're in their own zone. Now they come through and just dump it deep. Kyle will come back and get it. Chip it up the boards for Bish. Bish centers it out. Paps has it. Paps is going to carry it in left side, waiting for Davi. Davi from the right side circle, short side shot. Goes all the way around. Smitty fans on it, but gets enough wood where Kyle can keep it there. Smith stretches out, gets a stick on it, and throws it out of the bench, onto the Florida bench. 1:44 to go in the game. 1-1 game. Face-off's going to be just outside the Florida zone. Fodro, Murray, Charlie up front, Zach and Luke on D. Let's go. Charlie's going to take the draw. Out to Zach. He's settling the rolling puck. Just chips it down in deep just past the goalie. Florida there. They try to send it up the boards. Held in there by Baker and Charlie. They keep it deep. Charlie skating it around behind the net. Put it out in front, but taken away by Florida. They're looking to skate it all the way out. Fod's chasing. They dump it deep down around behind for Zach. Zach over to Bakes. Baker up to Charlie. Charlie, he's got Murr with him. They're coming into the zone. He still has it and goes offsides. Refs are separating them again. Charlie's getting a long talk from the ref. And we'll get a change here. 1:08 to go in the third period. Zach is out with Smith, Hilton, Borgula, Beckwith up front. Face off just outside the Florida zone. Hiltz is going to take the draw. 1:08 here. Hiltz gets thrown out of the circle. Borgs is going to step in for it. Stuck right there in the circle. Boys are digging. Comes out to Florida. Coming in on Smitty. He gets a stick on it, forces it free. Zach there in the corner. Leaves it for Hilton. Hilton up to Borgs. Borgs can't clear it up. And now Florida still battling for it. Tyler not giving up. And now he forces it out of the zone. Gets it ahead. Hilton coming in. Oh, shot. Save. Loose there. Coming all the way back at us. Zach has it. He gets it up to Hilton. Hilton off his stick. Chipped out of the zone by Zach. And now Beckwith. Beckwith is going to carry it across the red line. 30 seconds. Trying to get through all three. Can't. Held in at the point by Zach. Shot. Doesn't get through, but does keep it. Oh, Beckwith has it in the circles. Back out to Zach at the point. Oh, Jesus. That was a penalty coming. He left his feet. Jeez, oh, Pete. 5 seconds to go. This one's going to end in a regulation tie. And Florida sends it out. The horn goes. That was a cheap shot. He totally left his feet.
That was ridiculous.
Yeah, like a Hulk Hogan move from the top row.
I'm not okay
I
with
thought that was not good.
I'm not okay with that.
But that's all right. Zach's all right. So we have another tie game, 1-1. No. Papa's all over me.
Yes. He just asked if you were drinking.
I know. Drinking?
Me? Never.
All right, we're coming out for overtime. Boys have to switch ends. So,
Let's go White!
Oscar's setting up down at the far end. We're going to have Charlie Murray Fodro up front with Zach and Luke on D to start overtime here.
Go White!
Let's go.
Yeah.
So, all right, Charlie is going to take this face off.
Go HB!
Again, he's got Fods and Murray with him. Zach and Luke on D. Charlie wins the draw back to Zach. He's waiting for Charlie to come through the middle. Sends it all the way in on net though.
Go boys!
Led Charlie too far, but it gets the face-off down in the Florida zone, so we'll take it. All right, we're going to do it again right here in front of us. Charlie, Fods, Murray, Zach, and Baker. Charlie on the draw. That one comes through to the Florida D. They rim it around. Nate's going to look to catch it and does. Keeps it deep, sending it around for Charlie. Charlie drops it off behind. Now it squirts out of the zone all the way back in on Luke. Luke quickly gets it up to Nate, who dumps it deep. Fods chasing. He's going to catch up to it, and then Florida will send it out. Now Baker holds it in. His shot goes off a stick up and over the net, but in play, Florida has it. Looking to skate out. Fods is on him, forces the turnover. Murray will dump it back in on deep. Fly ball. Caught by the goalie. And he will hold on for a face-off. Then we'll get a change here. Smitty and Willie coming out on D. Hilton, Beckwith, Borgula up front. Offensive zone face-off with 4:14 to go in the overtime period. Honeybaked and Florida Alliance. Hilton up front. Face-off comes out to the Florida D. They rim it around behind and carry it out of the zone, but Smitty takes it away. Gets it back up for Beckwith, who chips it in deep. Lets Borgula go chase. Goalie out playing it. He sends it up the half boards. And now Florida carrying it into the zone. Wide, out wide. Willie forces the puck free. Now Smitty behind the net playing it. Loose in the corner. Boys are battling there. And held in at the point. Shot gets through to Oscar. Save there. Borgs was just trying to ice it, couldn't clear it. Smitty comes back around from behind the net. He's following it all the way up, but held in by Florida. And now they are up top circling and looking to get it out of the zone. Letting him walk all the way around behind. Somebody pick him up. Smitty does, takes the puck away. He's starting to skate it. Now he goes cross ice to Borgs. Borgs will carry it into the zone. He's looking to get around. Shot. Glove save. Rebound there, and the goalie comes all the way out and dives on it as he didn't see his help coming. That'll get a change and a face-off deep back down here in the Florida zone. 3:02 to go in overtime. And we got Davi taking the draw. He's got Bishop and Paperi with Schultz and Baker. Davi on the draw, wins it out to Bakes. Baker tries to get it down to Davi. It's intercepted. Florida was stretching out. It's going to be icing. Zach back to cover that up. 2:52 to go in the overtime period. Honeybaked and Florida tied 1-1. Davi taking the draw with Paperi and Bishop. Baker and Schultz. Davi on that draw gets it to Bishop, who tries to go back to Baker with it, and it comes all the way in on Oscar, and he's going to have to just cover that. Going to get a change here. And face-off's going to stay deep down in the Oscar zone. Zach and Bake will stay out there. Charlie, Fods, and Murray coming back out. 2:46 to go in overtime. Charlie's going to take the face-off. He wins that to Zach, who pokes it up top, held in at the point though. Shot doesn't get through clean, and now Fods is skating it out. No, Charlie was. Pokes off his stick back to Baker. Baker gets it over to Zach. Zach looking for something. Chips it up ahead for Fods off his stick, but he's forcing it. Now it's back out at center ice. Zach working along the boards, digging in the boards, looking for it to come out. Florida able to dump it deep. Baker going to get over to the corner and force it free. Nate will try to pound it out of the zone. Can't. Baker can't. And now Zach offsides Florida. The puck was like literally flying, bouncing like. Smith and Wilson coming out on D at the 2:04 mark. Hilton, Borgs, and Beckwith up front. Face-off just outside the Honeybaked zone. Hilton on the draw. He gets it back to Smitty. Smitty over to Wilson. Wilson back to Smith. Here comes Sean. He goes cross ice for Tyler. Tyler getting around the D, coming all the way in. Shot, save. Working it still in the corner. Squirts back out into the crease and covered up by the goalie there.
Keep working. Scoring space.
Face-offs coming down deep in the Florida zone. 1:45 to go. Smitty and Wilson on D. Hilton up front with Beckwith and Borgs. Taking the draw over here on the near side is Beckwith. He wins it clean out to Smith up top. He gets it over to Willie. Willie shot just wide of the net. Beckwith tried to bury it short side. Comes up and out of the zone, but Willie right there. He gets it back cross ice for Beckwith. Dump it on net and held for a face-off. 1:26 to go in the overtime period. Zach and Bakes coming back out on D. Fods. Charlie and Nate coming back in up front. Charlie will take the draw. And Charlie forces it through, but Florida controlling. They chip it up and out of the zone. Baker right there. Cross ice for Fods. He can't get a stick on it. Now does. Tries to get it deep. Florida sends it right back out of the zone. Watch out, Luke. Luke working hard, feeling the hit coming, but still keeps the stick on it. Charlie spinning. Can't find the puck. Nate, loose. Here comes Charlie, one to beat. He's coming in. Shot. Save up into the netting.
Keep it up, boys. Be smart.
54 seconds to go in the game. Face off deep in the Florida zone. What do you say, Fives?
Let's go.
Zach and Smitty now on D. Charlie, Fods, and Nate up front. Charlie is going to take this draw. Florida digs it out of the circle. They're looking to stretch out long. Well, now skating it out across neutral and into the zone, coming in on Zach. Shot, save. Oscar will cover it up. And more fun in front of the net. 40 seconds to go. Davi, Connell, and Beckwith coming out to join Smith and Zach in the defensive zone face-off. 40 seconds to go. Let's go here. Davi's going to take this face-off. Davi wins the draw back around behind. Rimmed up the nets. Connell coming back to get it. Now, Smitty sends it around behind for Zach. Zach's going to chase it. Send it up the boards for Connell. He chips it out. Now Beckwith coming in. He's got Davi coming for the rebound loose in front. Connell keeping it tied up along the boards. 13 to go. Comes out of the zone. Smith over to Zach. He'll just dump it deep. It's not icing. Davi takes it away, puts one through the crease, comes out top, shoots! Oh, a little late and missed the net, but that's all right. So now we have ended in a 1-1 tie after the 5-minute overtime. I think we got a shootout. Why not? It's all for fun. Shootout, I think. Oh, captains are going over to find out what is going on. Get a picture of that. Picture.
Oh, they're flipping a coin.
Mm-hmm. I know. I'm like, Sydney's not as quick.
I'm sure my dad probably just...
Yeah.
Go, Oscar!
So, we'll see who's going first.
They'll shoot us. Yeah, Jackson will shoot us if they shoot. If he shoots.
Now we'll see. I know who's not going to be on one of the top lists to shoot. We all know who. So it looks like Honeybaked won the toss and Florida's going to shoot first here in the shootout period. I believe it's 5 shooters a side before it goes to sudden death shootout. So, Florida first up. And here comes Florida in. Shot. Save by Oscar on the stick. Sends it out of play. And here comes Bishop. Our lemon winner for the week gets to shoot first. Let's go, Bish! You got this! Here he goes. Carrying it in along the left side. Shoot. Save. All right. It's a good shot. Here comes Florida. 0-0 in the shootout after 1 round. Florida up again. another shot up and over the net on the save off Oscar's stick. And Charlie coming out to take the next one.
Go, Charlie!
Here comes Charlie.
I agree.
Save. Florida up again. 0-0 after 2 rounds of the shootout. And here comes Florida. Oscar sees it all the way. Save.
Willie.
And Willie coming out.
Oh, Willie.
Willie's coming out to take the next shot for Honeybaked. Sassy little save down there by the goalie. So we're still at 0 after 3 rounds of the shootout.
Come on, Oscar.
Florida coming up again. And Oscar had him. He had it beat and the puck just snuck in. So Florida, it's all right, here we go. Fods coming out. Try to even this up in the 4th round of the shootout.
Go, Jackson.
Florida. All right, so Jackson looking for one here. Save there. We got one more coming. So that's just so Florida's leading 1-0 after 4 rounds of the shootout. And Oscar's got to have this one to give us a chance for one more shooter. And Florida wins it in the shootout. And they will celebrate big as that was a must-win for Florida to get into the quarterfinals. So they needed it. Honeybaked will still be on to the quarterfinals. So with 1 point, Honeybaked is on to the finals, or to the quarterfinals tomorrow. I don't know time yet, don't know opponent, but we will be playing tomorrow. And we'll see you there. Now it gets real, folks.